Stories with a rhyme. Children love to play with words in our language. Teaching children to listen for rhyming words in a story will help to build their vocabulary and make word sounds fun. Many books written for young children are filled with rhymes. As you read to your child, emphasize the first word of the rhyming pair. Then your child will love filling in the second word of the rhyme. The book I'm going to read today is called Room on the Broom. Do you see a rhyme in the title? Room and broom. This story is written by Julia Donaldson, and it is filled with fun rhymes. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. Black back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. Grinned, wind. But how the witch wailed, that means she cried, and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off her hat. Spat, cat, hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Ground, found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. Paws, jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, said, head. I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Bee and me. Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. Flew, blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. Hat, that. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. Shriek, beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied the braid in her bow, I'm a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Bee and me. Yes, cried the witch, and the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds. Reeds are like tall weeds in a wet, pondy area. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. Flew, blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Beyond, wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Ground and found. Then all of a sudden, from out of the pond, leaped a dripping wet frog and a dripping wet wand. Pond, wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the fold of her cloak, I'm a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Bee, me. Croak, cloak. Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Flew in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. A bog is a swampy area with water and weeds. Frog and dog, bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud. The witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Cloud, loud. Oh no, I'm a dragon as mean as can be, and witch with French fries tastes delicious to me. Bee and me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Higher and fire. Help! Cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. Ground and found. The dragon drew near, with a glint in his eyes, and said, just this once, I'll have witch without fries. Eyes and fries, oh no, that witch looks pretty frightened. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. Feast and beast. Oh, look at this beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads and wings like a bird. Furred and bird. Does it look familiar at all? And its terrible voice when it started to speak was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. Speak and shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, but it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch. Ditch and witch. Oh my goodness, do you know who that is? Look at the dragon. He looks pretty frightened. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered. I made a mistake. Shake, mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Fly and sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and whew, said the dog. Frog and dog. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you I'd be in that dragon's inside. Look at how happy she is. Then she lifted her cauldron, that's like her pot, her magic pot, and said with a grin, find something, everyone, throw something in. Grin and in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. Cone and bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, ziggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom. Zoom and broom. With seats for the witch, and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Dog and frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Rhyming words can sure make a book fun. Please let your child help you in the rhymes. The end.